In Cali, Colombia, delegations from over 190 nations have convened for the UN Convention on Biodiversity, or COP16. They are here to address dwindling wildlife populations and habitat loss around the world. Delegates say the planetary ecosystem is under threat. And as Colombia's president puts it, this carries consequences of biblical proportions.
Estamos comenzando el tiempo de la extinción humana. Creo que no estoy diciendo una exageración. No es una visión apocalíptica, aunque lo que estamos viviendo es peor que el Apocalipsis, el libro de San Juan, el último del Nuevo Testamento.
Host nation Colombia, along with 20 other countries, launched a coalition seeking to make, quote, peace with nature. The coalition proposes radical and sweeping changes to how humans engage with nature and wants to mobilize all of society towards preserving the environment. Another goal is expanding protection and managed conservation of the Earth's land and sea area 30% by 2030, a goal known as 30 by 30, a major increase from the 18% of land and 8% of ocean currently under conservation.
La naturaleza es vida y, sin embargo, estamos librando una guerra contra ella. Una guerra donde no puede haber vencedores. Cada año vemos las temperaturas subir más y más. Cada día perdemos más especies. Cada minuto vertemos un camión de basura de desechos plásticos en nuestros océanos, ríos y lagos. No se equivoquen. Así es como se ve una crisis existencial.
The coalition contains countries from North and South America, Europe, and Africa, but none from Asia. Taiwan is not taking part in COP16. The country is excluded from United Nations bodies because of pressure from China. While the country isn't represented, a professor from National Taiwan University says the global situation is dire.
Things aren't looking good for global insect biodiversity, and the same applies to pretty much everything else. We definitely do have good data for vertebrates, mammals, birds, reptiles, amphibians, and it's looking pretty bad.
How bad exactly? According to Professor Shalomi, the alarming prognoses given at COP16 are pretty on the mark, with up to 70% of vertebrate populations already gone.
That's more than we should be having if this was your run-of-the-mill extinction event. Things are disappearing really, really quickly. A lot of that is from, some of that is from hunting, collecting, but a big amount of that is sheer deforestation and habitat loss.
As COP16 delegates debate how the plans and proposals will be implemented, there are questions if they'll be enough to prevent what officials describe as the possibility of our own extinction. Dolphine, Chen, and Jonathan Kaplan for TaiwanPlus.